I said I would do it. Every color. No matter how ugly. Every one. Hey, what's good guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we got a detailed look on these bad boys right here. The Air Penny 3 is amazing. This is a quick strike colorway, which nowadays doesn't mean but back in the day, quick strike meant hard to get and semi-limited. Remember when they first did House of Hoops?
Yeah.
Remember? That was a big deal. And there was House of Hoops exclusive. Nothing's exclusive anymore. Now it's boutique exclusive collab. They just kind of dropped House of Hoops and were just like, we don't need you guys anymore. Thanks for all that money.
Now it's just a little back section.
Full of just junk, GRs, and Westbrook shoes. But these guys right here are a quick strike version of the Penny 3, and it's the Do It for Dez colorway. So if you guys don't know who Dez is actually a high school friend of Penny Hardaway or Anthony Hardaway. Unfortunately, he is no longer with us. He was also a teammate and all of that stuff. They did coaching, I believe, together, or they wanted to. There was a Penny documentary, I think, not too long ago. I watched it and it was amazing. The last doc that I saw though was for Derrick Rose, and so that one's a little more fresh in my mind. So I don't have all the details. So if you know the actual factual information, and if I'm getting it wrong, please correct me down below in the comment section. This is just based off of what I remember. I think I watched the Penny thing either earlier this year. This whole year blends together. I'm not sure what's going on. We made it to December though. But that's what this colorway is about, and it says that right here on the inside collar. It says Do It for Dez. It does it in that Nike style font, the Just Do It font, the Just Wing It font, which is the Nike style font. That's why it's, you know, yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys knew that already. It is on both shoes as well. And then I believe the blue is meant for, you know, Memphis Tigers. And then they got the little tiger stripes inside the swoosh. I don't know what the red one is though. Like, I don't know if that's one of their favorite colors. I don't know. I have no idea. Is that another Memphis color? I have no clue. Should I look it up? So all I see is just blue and the tiger's orange, not red. Although they have a little tiny insignia that is blue and red. I can't see what it says. So I don't know if that's what it is. Again, if you know more than I know about it, then I'd love to know because I'm curious. As for the Air Penny 3, it's one of my favorite models. The Penny line in general, one of my favorite signature lines ever. There's a few signature lines that I think has like almost no misses visually, not performance-wise, just aesthetically, and the Penny line is at the top of that list. So in case you missed it, we did the review on these guys right here. This is the original colorway. In this review, I was talking about how the posit panel kind of looked like this, like on these originally. Although this one's like elevated a lot. That's a lot of glitter, you know, and a lot of gray. So this like toned down a little bit. This posit wing used to look kind of like this. And also, if you missed the previous video, the tech specs on these guys include a 4-foot zoom air unit as well as an exposed max air in the heel. This is not quite max air anymore. This is about as max air as they come. The originals were like really big units. There's a carbon fiber shank at the midfoot, and then we have the radial style traction pattern. Now, as far as the materials are concerned, we have the synthetic leather build. Something that I think is really interesting though is that the retail price, $160, even though it's a quick strike. These were $162. Original price on the Penny 3?
$150.
You can't have selective inflation unless the ones that are inflated as far as pricing is concerned are allowing this one to stay. You know what I'm saying? Because they've inflated, but I doubt that. Nike wants profit margins. Like they have a certain percentage that they're trying to tap into every shoe. So that's why they're all mass produced. There's not truly a limited one because when they're printing these shoes out, basically, each one gives them a really good profit margin, even at cost prices, because that's what retailers are paying, because retailers are the original resellers. You know what I mean? They're the middleman. A little fun fact, you got the little pull tabs right there, the little, you know, little blue stripe and stuff. And then these ones, it's all 3M reflective on these guys. And you can see again, the Do It for Dez thing back there. Not reflective. Should have been, but it's not.
Do the circles underneath the leather reflect?
No, those are just screens. You can kind of see them now. It's not really a screen, it's like a nylon. That blue looks really good right now. That's really nice. And I forgot to throw in with the tech specs that the midsole itself, I believe, is polyurethane because it's a Foamposite material. And that's what the little medial wrap or the support wing is as well. And this one feels a little firmer in hand than the colorway right here. This one feels a little softer. But as far as sizing is concerned, they do fit true to size. So whatever you normally wear, that's what I would recommend. And then performance-wise, these are awesome. Just a little bit of breaking time because they are a little bit stiff. They are a little bit heavy. But otherwise, this is a great shoe. All that cushion is still there. there. All the tech specs are still there. They didn't strip nothing. It's got really like nice thick rubber right here. So if you're looking for something that's going to be durable outdoors, 90s, man, the 90s had it. They still got it.
So what I find interesting about these shoes is that with this one, even in hand, I guess in hand, you can tell like this is rubbery, the Foamposite.
Yeah.
But from afar, it kind of, the color is so matching that it almost looks like they made a leather or a...
Yeah.
While this one is like, hey, is that a car? Is that some nail polish? It is just so...
glossy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it. This is that new age application that they put on the Foamposite material now, that they put on the Pros and the One Retros. I just don't like it. Foamposite was always like a matte color. You know what I mean? It had color, but they were matte. The shoe itself was loud. You didn't need the color to be all like... You know what I'm saying? Like, it's such a weird looking shoe. When you have a shoe like that, you tone things down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you obviously have their team colors, like the white and royals were very much an Orlando Magic colorway and stuff, much like this would have been had it not been for that red. But yeah, it's just, you know, it's one of those things where I don't love this colorway. I'm gonna play in these, so we will do a re-review, like a retro performance review or whatever.
We'll revisit.
Yeah, and what I'm hoping is that after I'm done playing in these, that I just kind of like fall in love with the shoe all over again. You know what I mean? Even though I don't not love the shoe, it's just, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, you'd be like, man, I miss playing in that. Because that's every time when I go and I don't play in something that I'm testing for a performance review, and I just grab something I want to play in, like whatever I feel like. I normally will grab like an old Jordan or an old retro, and I always at the end of the hoop session, I'm always like, I almost wish that I didn't do performance reviews, just because I like playing what I like playing in. I don't like playing in everything else. Not anymore anyways.
That makes sense to me.
Stay tuned for a re-performance review. I don't know what to call those. Is it just gonna be a performance review?
We'll figure out something.
So I mean, I've already done a performance review.
Yeah.
So like, you can watch that one. That was one of the first ones where I started going on court. That's how like I always wanted the performance reviews to look. Well, not like that. Now was how I always wanted them to look, but like I was by myself. I had no camera person, you know? So I just put up a tripod on the floor and I would just talk there and try to show with my foot in there what I'm talking about. But yeah, so whatever it is that I'm gonna call it, you'll see it eventually in the future. Now, before we go, we do have some business, right?
Some fun business.
Yes, it's part of our 12 days of Christmas, 12 days of giveaways, 12 consecutive uploads from us on this channel, where there's gonna be a giveaway for our Discord community, because they're so awesome. They're the reason why we're able to do reviews like this, because they support the channel, and in turn, we support them back. So not only can you have instant access to any of the WearTesters staff, but you can have instant access to everyone in there, because they all know stuff too. They all help each other out and all of that. It's a really great community. So if you're interested in joining, there's gonna be a link down below in the description box. But the giveaway for this video are these guys right here. These actually remind me a little bit of these.
Well, I was thinking how perfect, because you're talking about revisiting the shoe
More
for
like
a
this
performance review.
Yes.
And it's a performance shoe.
It's a performance-based shoe. This is the high top. I reviewed the lows.
Yes.
These are really interesting. The collar really is not necessary, but this was a great shoe. This had some wicked traction, and the Micro G was really comfortable, man. I really like these, so I hope that
Keith
likes them too. And fingers crossed, because I know that Under Armour is like snubbed at, but if you wanted a dope hoop shoe,
you have them now.
yeah, Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. So with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. Let us know what you think about these down below in the comment section. Which of the two do you prefer as well? Would you like to see new colorways on top of that? Because I know that there's a couple that are supposed to be coming out that are gonna be brand new, but how far do you want them to take it? Do you want it to be like this? At least match the damn left and right. Stop with this thing. A what the is okay. This is just a what the.
And a what the is not always okay.
I don't like them all. I only like a couple, but it's the new thing, man. So whoever likes that, just go enjoy that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the what the fives, not my thing. But if you
Right.
like it, cool. But again, thank you guys so much for everything. We appreciate you guys. Until next time, guys, have a good one. I said guys like 4 times. Right now.
My hand went.
I said guys hella times. Guys.